stuff, you know, and things, you see things that you think are wrong, you tend to get angry about them. And so I wrote this whole record with a pretty sharp tongue. And then I went home for the holidays. I hadn't recorded it yet, and I went home for the holidays and saw my folks. And on Christmas Eve, I stayed up with my mother till like 3 a.m. in the morning, which never happens. But and she gave me a real strict talking to. And my mother is really the most wonderful woman on earth. She's so beautiful. She's a saint. And I'll fight anybody in the parking lot who says different. No, I mean, I used to. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm trying to go on the other way. But the point is, but she was a school teacher for 40 years, so if she does tell you what to do, you know, you better fucking listen. And she told me that if I really wanted to make a difference at all in people's lives and make any kind of an impact that I was shooting for, that I had to figure out a way to take the anger out of my message, and I had to try to see the world through a little more compassionate eyes and figure out a way not to line people up on separate sides of the room and appeal to people's just basic human decency and try to get us back to a place where we can have conversations without getting mad at one another. And unfortunately, she was right. So I went back to California after that, and I rewrote the whole record, and it was a huge pain in the ass. But thank God for my mother. And this song's called My Country. My country's tall, my country's wide, my country's gold and crops that grow high, where the wildflowers bloom and the rivers run wild. My country's tall, my country is wide. Now I've seen the red tails flying up to the mountain. The sky's so big, can't figure it out. Desert's so red, can't so deep. Water so clear, and the valley so green. Now I've seen migrant workers up from Mexico way, and they're picking down oranges, a few dollars a day, to send back to their children, so they may survive, and hoping someday for American lives. 'Cause my country's rich, and my country's strong, and they're tearing down buildings, and they're taking back homes. We're driving fine cars up to trailer homes. My country's rich, my country's strong. Now I've seen the fireworks on the 4th of July, but I've seen little bighorn of the Indians' right, forced on reservation Consider, my friends, what had to be done. Temperatures are right, so the scientists say. And that hole's getting bigger with each passing day. And my Mother Nature and a damaging wind and a raging flood of water till the levees cave in. Still I will defend her up to my dying breath. But I'll not charge blindly towards every new threat with false information like we've done before, which leads to dead soldiers and orphans of war. Now my biggest fear is that it will all end, that the missiles start flying and the nukes will come in with nothing left over, no hope to live on. When that war is over, my country is gone. So listen, my brothers and my sisters alike, stop fighting your neighbors, stop taking up sides. Learn to love one another before it's too late. Start working together, our country to save.